Hello. Hi, Willow, Mac, Theron, Winter, Al. Hope everyone is doing well. We are making the game. We got our mice here. Hiding into vents. Sound quiet. Okay. We'll see if that does any better. What we need today is in cinematics. Yeah, apparently I just need to tape the microphone to my face. In the cinematics, the code we have already has logic for getting a player or a character to walk to a specific location. What we need next is to be able to jump to a specific location. So that's going to be a new little cinematic tool in our toolbox once we've got that working. Because we need the rats to jump across and then run away. So, let's see what we can do with that. We're going to make a new cinematic step object called actor jump. Oh, bot stuck. Oops, hang on, wait. Cancel. There we go. We're good. This is Snail's fault. It's true. Alright, so it's going to have its own code. We need to create. It's going to be based on actor walk as the basis for it. We're not going to have this change direction business. It's not going to have that. We will assume wait for arrival is true. Target actor, target location is going to be a node 3D, and we need to provide a time. A time and an optional. Well, do we provide a time or a gravity? Is it possible to provide both of those? No, it's not. It's just going to happen based on gravity, right? Well, no, because if you given a specific gravity, I could lob something straight across quickly, or I could lob it really high and it would take a long time to arrive. So there's going to be some kind of constraint on the function. All right, so we're going to get our actor. Then we are going to do the thing. And there's no processing to be done. It's just you jump and then we're going to set up the callback. So this is going to be a tween. We're going to be doing a tween. There is a thing in one of the battle attacks. No, not that one. The cave mite has the mite rock. So let's search for mite rock, because we do something that works pretty well for this. to fake gravity. Here we go. Between X and Y in this way. So grab that code. We're going to adjust that. I thought that was the Mario with the yellow pants. No. Shadow Mario is like a liquidy blob, but it turns out it's actually Bowser Jr. Okay, so we need... How do we do this tween battle actions? Okay, so this is the tweening here. The tween code. So we're going to create a tween. Tween property. There's some kind of parallel tween you can set up. I don't know how this works. Tween a property, and then in parallel, you can do a different thing. Are you perhaps talking about Wario? Are you thinking about Wario? So we're gonna tween the position. Wario is barely even canon. So true. Yeah, he just kind of... Well, so he's a foil, but he's not... He's more on the side of villainy than good, but he's not actively evil. He's self-serving. Okay, so how are we going to make this work? So we want to tween X and Z. Let's see here. Let's start with this. Call it hang time equals, let's say 3 seconds as our test. He's a Moneybags type. I don't know. Has there ever been a game where Mario and Wario are enemies? Yeah. The first Wario game. The first time Wario ever showed up. Alright, so we're gonna say... we're gonna do tween X. Mario Land. It's a Game Boy game. Original Game Boy. Mario had a castle? For some reason? Do they? That's weird. But okay. Okay, so this we can say... This is not gonna work super well. We're gonna do our best. Ease in, out, right? Ease in, out. Okay, so this is gonna be actor, position X, target value. Let's make this global. Position X. Target value. Target location. Let's just say target pause equals target location dot global position. Target pause dot X. blocks, and do that over the course of hang time. Repeat that for the z-axis. And then a separate weird one for the y-axis. So it's going to be actor global position dot y. We're going to scale it to some sort of, let's see here. Var y hop equals, let's say, the max of target pause.y and actor.global position.y, and then add 2 to that. He is mostly, he had a game. He's more mainstream than Waluigi. Waluigi is pretty much exclusively spin-offs. He never shows up in anything serious. He's in the Mario parties, the Mario Karts, Mario Tennis, Mario Golf. Anytime Mario is running around playing sports with Bowser, Waluigi is hanging out having fun too. And he is equally a sort of, I guess not greed-driven, let's say pride-driven. This is for me. That does not look good on the green screen. I'm sure there's like, he's the Wario of Luigi. He really is. And yet they never really interact in any serious capacity. Bye. Oh, okay. See you soon. Tween property, and then tween property again. So we're gonna go to Y top up until peak time, and then hang time minus peak time. We go to our target position dot Y. First we ease out, then we ease in, and then tween callback is on done. Is that, and that might work. This is gonna be weird, but we're gonna try it. So you can play random games more. You should make it your mission to like play every Sonic game ever. This is a good idea. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to add in this new cinematic step. We're going to make a test. We're going to say jump to a spot. Jump to this spot over here. All right, let's see what happens. Hi, Theron. Nope, that failed immediately. All right. On a null value. Oh, that's not dot. That should be colon. Wah, daka, 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 daka. Can't remember last time I played a Sonic game. Oh. Okay. That was the jump. That was a silly jump, but it worked. So what we're gonna do is we're going to animation, actor walk here. We're gonna say player jump here, and then rat fight 1, rat fight start. I'm gonna try this. I guess we can give a we can set this up as a jump duration. And we'll just say that the midpoint, we're not even gonna calculate that, we're not gonna do the trig here. Alright, so I'm expecting the player to jump up again. Boing. Okay, so that second one is definitely too high. Let's do this, and now let's take these jumps, and now let's kind of fiddle with it a bit. Oh, we do need a we do need a wait for completion. Wait for arrive. So if wait for arrive, then set the callback. If we're not waiting for arrive, then just immediately be done. Why can't you hear me? I don't know. It looks fine on my end. Now, why are we doing all this? It's to make the little rats jump away at the end of the fight. Ooh, he goes too high. He goes too high. So let's also expose a extra height or jump height variable right there, to determine how high the actor can jump. Okay, so we can mess with that jump duration a little bit, and we'll figure out the right settings for that. But that's it. We've got the code done. So now we can move that away. Get rid of that. 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 Get back to this. All right, so get rid of you. Get rid of you. So what is this? This is fight 1. Oh, it's in conversation 0. Of course. Fight 1. right, so that is... let's check the raw scripts. Okay, so that's their initial conversation. What is this? Rat fight start. Oh, here we go. That's rat fight 1. No, that's 2. All right. First they say, haha, right on schedule. All right, then big guy comes out. We got rat fight 2, which is non-existent as far as I can tell. Do we have anything for him to say? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Line 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. One rat walks out. Then the second rat walks out. It says that. Then the third rat walks out. Here. I should name these. Rat 3 walks out. Rat 3. What is this? Rat 3 takes camera. Then rat 3 walk to fight. Camera reset. And then this is the actual battle. Enter battle. And then we have the post-battle. Is supposed to happen right after that. In the form of fight 4. Now let's say fight after. Makes more sense. Okay. So what does that look like? Gonna be a lot of talking rats, I assume. I can't imagine what else we'd be seeing here. So what's he gonna say? Let's see here. We better vamoose. How often do you hear anyone say vamoose? The Rat Pack. There we go. All right, 6 and 7. And that's gonna be it. So they're going to have that little conversation, and then they need to move to a jumping location. Jump 1. Jump 2. Alright, so we need to now add to our sprawling cinematic node setup here a jump direction that says that rat1 needs to jump. Don't wait for arrival. Immediately trigger rat2, going to jump 2. But taking a little bit longer to jump. Do wait for arrival there. And then the two of them are going to run away to off camera. Also, I guess we could move the camera up to one of these positions here and then reset it. So we're going to have cinematic actor walk. Two of those. rat1. To the runaway location. Do not wait for arrival. rat2. Also to the runaway location. Do not wait for arrival. Instead, just do a brief wait of 3 seconds. 2 seconds as they skedaddle. Let's move the camera. Let's move the camera target in after the end of the battle. We're going to assign that to rat2 walk location. Sure. That seems as well. Let's go with rat1 walk. So after the battle, change camera target to rat1 walk, let them talk a bit, and then reset camera as they walk away. No, wait first, then reset camera, then wait like 1 more second. All right, is that the whole thing? That might be the whole thing. Let's see if that plays out. So we walk up, rattle, 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 rattle. Perfect. Okay. Fight begins. Fight ends. Camera's supposed to be over there. Walk away, camera moves back, and now we're done. They're still hanging around. We need to actually delete them, don't we? How are we going to do that? We're going to need some kind of code for that. Why didn't the camera move after the battle? I wonder if it was If it needed like a pause or something. Conversation on battle. Let's see. So it does this step, and then this step, which happens immediately. So maybe it was like stuck. In which case, we can fix it by just having a brief pause after the battle, maybe? We'll try that. Let's test and see if that does the trick. And then we need to figure out how to get rid of... You know what? We could teleport them. We don't actually have to delete them. We can just get them out of here. Oh no, he's dead. Camera still didn't move. Don't like that. Okay, but we can do a cinematic teleport here. Two of them. Get Rat 1 and Rat 2 out of here. Just pick an out-of-bounds location for them. Perfect. Go here. Go here. All right, so that takes care of that. Now, let's troubleshoot. Why is the camera change not working? What if I do that before the inter-battle scene? What happens there? Admittedly, that's right after the camera target reset, which means it's probably going to collide in a ugly way. Yeah, the camera did not move there at all. More weight. Huh. That is not working, huh? All right, so what I should do. Which one? We got the one on the small one on the left, the small one on the right, and the big one in the middle. I want it to tell me the name of the cinematic when the callback happens. It's not gonna do that because it's just a chain of callbacks, so I don't have any code I can really step into for that. But I can do the camera target. The big one is Mozzie. Hi, Day. Welcome in. Something weird here. Camera target. Okay, so let's see what happens. Print name. The order of these callbacks is just, it's not quite working for some reason. Okay, so that works. We got camera target. Then it's going to change again. So now it's focusing new. Now it's reset. Freed object. Wait. Also, what happened to the battle? Where did the battle go? Did I accidentally delete the battle? I did. Somehow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, well. That's alright. That's why we've got source control. So I can see which things I screwed up. Where is it? Get these lizards out of here. Get these lizards out of here. So he walks to the fight. And then it's supposed to be that he actually does the fight. Let's fight after. Camera reset. Fight start. Okay, so that'll make the fight happen. Okay. Oh, camera reset. Okay, so that's null. That's good. Camera reset is null. Then, cinematic camera 2, read object. Oh, the cinematic is gone at that point. So let's just delete that. Okay, that does make sense now that I consider it. Yep. That's why it wasn't working. We were trying to focus the camera on a node that doesn't exist anymore. Because the cinematic steps get deleted when they're done, apparently. Which doesn't feel right. Now I think about it. Okay. We delete him. There we go. It's a very goofy jump, but it works. And now they should be gone. Yeah, they're gone. Okay, and this is perfect because now, hey look, now you can jump across and exit into chapter 1. But the next test, I need to set the flag because right now, if I come back, oh no, it's good. Did we already set the flag? Did we already have the foresight of setting the flag? We did. At the end of the battle, we set state flag properly to 2 so that it remembers that the battle has already been done and you don't have to do it again. It saves that. Good. Okay. I think it's time for some rap music. Let's see here. Cheesy business. Great. Great. That's the one. Okay. So that means we need to have these. I need to make the audio swap over. So the idea is cinematic. First the player walks out, thing shakes, grate opens, rat walks out, and then boom, conversation happens here. Fight one. This one right here. This is where we swap the audio over. We're not going to crossfade. We're going to hard cut to cheesy business. And then as the battle starts, we're gonna hard cut to nothing. Is that gonna work? Let's find out. Oh, actually, no, I want cheesy business to keep playing until they leave. And then I want it to fade. So do we do that as a cinematic step? I guess we do. All right, let's write that as some code. Let's make some code for that. Let's call that this one right here. Change song. Change music. Here. Change music. Attach new script. Here. And what does that look like? Music key, default being nothing. Audio handler dot crossfade or cut. Maybe we'll have an option to switch exactly what it does there. Okay. So now we can add that as a step in our cinematic as the camera fades back. Change to nothing. And then as these guys arrive, and before they say anything, change to cheesy business. So don't do that here, even though it would be functionally equivalent. All right, we're gonna get in here and turn on the music. All right, we have regular music, And then it worked. Though I think I would like a crossfade to silence as well. So let's go back into that code for music change and have a variety available. So we're gonna have an enum. We're gonna have hard cut, crossfade as our options. That's all the options we're gonna have as change type. If change type equals 0, then do it this way. If change type equals 1, then do audio handler dot crossfade to music key. Okay, so now we have this fancy thing here so that we can cut to silence, crossfade to silence. All right, let's test that. Okay, so we have music. That works. I want the music to kick in a little bit quicker before he actually shows up. So let's have this guy move a little bit closer to the edge so that we can make that music change happen right as he's walking out. I'm being a bit of a perfectionist on this. Okay, so regular infrastructure music. Fade out. Feels quieter. Maybe my imagination. That works out quite nicely with the music change to give these guys a theme song. Casual was looking for something to work on next, music-wise, and I'm seeing if he can come up with a way of turning that rat theme song into a battle theme for this fight. No, the rat theme song was definitely quieter. Why did it go to silence after that? Also, why did it not keep the rat theme? I guess that makes sense because we did change to the battle theme. So after the fight, which is this one, right? Yeah, that's fight start. After the fight, we're going to try and get it back to cheesy business immediately. And then at the end, we want it to go to crossfade to regular. Let's try that. Empty string here should be find what the default music is based on the area. That is notably quieter, isn't it? Can't quite tell. Okay. Here's my idea. What is my idea? What is my idea? Audio handler code. We have the crossfade. How does the crossfade work? We tween the currently playing object's volume dB. And then tween up the other one. Whereas hard cut just sets the volume dB straight to 0, which is the expected behavior. Are these songs, is it like quieter? Or is that because of the fade out? I'm going to take out the silence. No, I'm going to replace it with a hard cut to silence and see if that is audibly different for me.
Tissues over there.
Here you go. Okay, I still think that sounds a little quieter. So I might need to bump up the volume on that track just a little bit. Oh, that's loud. Either way. There we go. And the music returns to normal. Oh my gosh, I think we did it. We may want a little... Oh, that's supposed to be invisible wall there. We might want to have something obvious here. I can't pause. Right? In a cinematic still? That's weird. We're gonna have to look into that. Oh, yep. I am. Head bed. All right. Night. Crossfade to silence. It's because... No, it's it's not. Huh. Can pause? No. Pause. Pause menu. Dot pause. Handle pause. Handle pause. Is in battle. Is in dialogue. Is in special scene. Is in cinematic. Okay. Let's try this. Let's move these around. Print. Can't pause in battle. And then we'll do the same here. Can't pause in dialogue. And then here. Can't pause in special scene. That's also reserved for things like cutscenes, as well as title screen. The battle scene is also, I think, a special scene, technically. Now, this is the one that I'm expecting to return. This is in cinematic. So we'll let this run through yet again, and this time see why is it not letting me unpause. Speed up. Double time. So right now, if I press escape, it's gonna say, no, there's a dialogue happening. And if I do it while they're running away, yeah, in special scene. I'm in a special scene, am I? What special scene am I in? Oh, I'm in nothing, apparently. That shouldn't be possible, right? Guess I'm gonna say false on that, then. That's weird. Okay. Seems to be alright. Do I want to do the obvious little camera pan over to this? After these guys run away. Do a little camera pan over here. Or something. Camera pan out. To show, like, whoa, there's a door over there. Isn't that interesting? I should. I really should. Hint door. Oops. Add a note B. Door hint target. Adjust rotation, yes. So we're gonna do it like here, and we're gonna point it that way. And hope that that's not like too obvious. And then we'll wait 1 second and then carry on. I could throw in a little intrigue music, like you know how Zelda has its. I think even Paper Mario had one of those, like a ooh something, a little stinger to say something has changed that you need to be paying attention to. This jump is still really silly. Oh. Why do I delete these steps? What's the point of that? Right? Like, why? Why would I ever want to do that? That seems very silly. I don't think we want to do that. So then go to player spot with rotation, and then can we try it? Duration, that should be a float, not an int. Oh, I hope that didn't just screw up a bunch of stuff. It's probably fine. Alright, so it does the music, does the fight. We instantly win the fight because we're not going to bother. And then they scurry off. I think that works. I think that works. Start to finish. I think we're in good shape there. Part of me wants to include a little prize back here somewhere. Like, oh, there's a little secret nook over this way with a prize in it. But this is still the prologue, so I don't think we want to get too crazy with little hidden nooks and crannies. And you go through there, and then chapter 1 will have a big 1,000 Year Door had a very good between chapters music. That's something else we need. Let's pull that up. Let's pull that up. The OST chapter. Not battle medley. Chapter start. What is it called? Here we go. Chapter start. Okay, so this is the one in 1,000 Year Door. This is a long video. That's a good little intrigue chord. Okay, so you got like kind of a vibraphone and harp and slow tremolo strings. That's pretty good. Now, Bug Fables was T chapter start. What is it? Oh, did they have a different one for every chapter? I think they did. Huh. Oh. Okay. They're doing something interesting here, and I appreciate it. It is like the main song you are going to hear for most of that of each chapter, but with a little intrigue chord at the end. So that one's just kind of nice little. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, these are good little chapter starters. Oh, that's really good. I'm just so used to the 1,000-Year Door one. It's the same one. I like that there's a different one every chapter in Bug Fables. But as a result, I don't really remember them as much as I do with the 1,000-Year Door one, because it kind of drills in, because you hear it 8 times. 9, I guess, with the prologue. And that's the main Mario theme. That's the da 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 da. So it's really well done. So I guess we need one of those, don't we? I'm gonna have to tell Casual about that. He's still working on that fight song. Da, 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 da. Okay. Well, we got that fixed. The cinematic for the little fight here is good, I think. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff in the prologue that I'm not really ready to get into, but I might need to get into it. That out of the way. Right now, there's no invisible geometry. Is there? Is there? Oh, there is, but it's not enough. There's our problem. Okay. Well, that's easily fixed. Boom. Fixed. Okay, yeah, that one's all good. Okay, so this is just a very light little, it's not even platforming, it's just walking along a little heights to get up here. And then later we'll put some extra secrets in this room, 100%. We'll leave some room for secrets. Right, that's it. That's that room. The rat fight is, I guess, done. He's ready. He's ready for the big time. I'm not ready for the actual the city, the hub. Oh, you know what? This is looking a lot better than I remember, though. A lot more done than I thought it was. It's very incomplete, but it's something. We'll get a nice low-angle camera for when you're walking through this area. And then when you get here, we have our little cutscene. Yay! Excellent, Willow. I'm glad. Yeah, this area is gonna be a little multi-part scene here. So we're gonna have every electronic box in the house. I mean, yeah, sometimes the microwave just needs to be given a swift kick. All the fun stuff. The cinematic is working now. That's the important thing. The rats now properly pop out, ambush you, you beat them up, then they scurry away, and the camera even looks at this door as if to say, hey, you can go here now. It's very important that you can go here now. You can enter it. So, update the to-do list. I need a new dialogue box for end of chapter. I'm gonna do, well, I could do the art for that on stream and then just wire it up later because I don't want anybody to see the end of the chapter. It's a secret for when the demo is released. That's done. That's all done. Ugh. What is in the magic door? This door over here? No, you're talking about this door. I mean, I can just go in that door. Can you start a game in Unity and start another part of the game in Godot and put them together? They would be two separate programs. So you can have two programs acting as a single thing, sort of. For instance, let's consider the fact that OBS is running on my computer and you are using a web browser to view what OBS is putting out. Those are two separate programs built by completely separate people, but it is one shared experience. So similarly, you could have like a game server running that you connect through via a different client. That would be really silly to do, but you could. Typically, you don't see that happening. There's no advantage, only disadvantages. It would be extremely niche. It's not impossible for two different parts of a game to be working on two different engines, but it would be... It's like, but why did you do that? What could you possibly gain from that? Compatible pieces. Let's see. It would. There are different tools that can do the same job, but they do it in distinctly different ways. He doesn't really talk. Insta win. We win. Get out of here. He's a mean mouse. Mozzie the mean mouse. They're now officially called the Rat Pack, by the way. So they were like, hey, there's a door over there. Did you notice that door over there? That you could presumably get to? Where does it go? Why, it goes to Chapter 1. And that's how Chapter 1 starts. You beat that boss to get to Chapter 1. Yeah, that was ages ago that we drew this graffiti. A lizard! A lizard! With toes! 6. Hi. Wait, is the 6 even over here? Did we even attach the 6 to anything yet? Someone will ask about the lizard. It all comes back to Willow. Demanding lizard toes. All right, well, I guess that's the end of this room for now. Until we have more field abilities, this room is done. I'm not crazy about the aesthetics of it, so we may add like some dangling chains or something later. But for now, this room is done. Pack it in. Okay. 18. Stream for an hour and a half so far. What do we want to get into that we can get done pretty quickly? I think I know what to work on next. I want to prioritize stuff that will make Chapter 1 playable from start to finish. I'm not against doing more prologue stuff, but prologue, in my opinion, is less... What's the dialogue box? Where's my dialogue boxes? Less necessary, I guess. UI, dialogue, here we go. Like the more I think about it, the more I would like the prologue to be included in the at-large demo. But Chapter 1 would be enough for the give it to a handful of people to make sure performance is okay and I didn't miss something super obvious. All right. We're gonna make a new dialogue box of some sort. You know, this on its own would not be bad for what I've got in mind. If we wanted to go really quick and dirty. Like, that is already a pretty good start. We could scale it up like a little bit. You know what? Let's just do that to save some time. Because that's an important thing. Is our time. The more we can get done each night, the better. Oh, if I haven't already mentioned to everybody, there will be no stream Monday or Wednesday. Friday is a maybe. But next week, we will be missing some streams. And I do not have any offline streams scheduled, so don't even think about it. Alright. Dialogue. Box. Art. UI. Oh, I'm so glad I finally put these in folders. Alright, now we've got our third dialogue box option. Great. Actually, that's going to be really easy to work in here. 9. What is this one going to be called? Paper, I guess. Y value of 500. Paper. Where'd streamer mode go? Diddy Kong Racing. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, that's fine. Enemy sound effects. Maybe, I guess. Get me into a get me into a fight. Like, if you just go through the game, this is going to be the thing that's going to be, like, the most obviously missing is some sound effects. I need a nice pig squeal there. Great. We have a pig squeal, but where are we using that? Hay bale minigame. Hay bale minigame uses it. I mean, I guess it's fine. So we would go to battle moves. Pig head bonk. Surely we've got like an oink or something. No, wait, pig snort. That's more like it. Okay. So when he jumps. Play sound, okay. Pig snort small. Okay, so there we go. Now we got that. And for the pig dive bomb, right here, we'll do pig squeal, because sure, why not? Every move needs some audio. That's the key. Every move needs audio. Not you. Snail roll. It's like a peel out. Like a screech. Tire screech. Oh, these are all gonna be awful, aren't they? Seagulls screeching, rising horror screech, frantic violin screech. No, I need like tires. Tire screech. Distant tire screech. Creative Commons 0. Well, that's not actually that bad. I may use that. How's this one? No. Way too long. I think we'll do this one. Let's see here. We need 1 second of it. We need exactly 1 second of tire screech. That's pretty good right there. So if we start like here and we do a fade in. That, yeah, honestly, that's great. Export. Tire screech. Now pull that over into here. And now we just say tire, screech, and that's it. Boom. Sound effect for the attack. That one's got sound effects. That one's got sound effects. Could use more. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. It's apparently also fine. Snail domino. Made a hollow clack. Which that I feel like we can do with beatbox. Let's see what we got here. Is there? Wait a second. Did we not already do a doot? I feel like we definitely did. Domino. Domino into next enemy. Great. But like, isn't there a... Didn't we? Itch. Bless you. No, it was... No. It was the tennis ball. It was the tennis ball that we did the sound effect on. So how do we even possibly do this? How do we even possibly do this? As soon as you hit an enemy, we want to know... No, we don't want to do it here. We want to do it in the move. So right when we launch the actor. No, right when we hit. So we need a good bonk noise, but then we also need to know how many have we dominoed? Is that possible to check? We could okay, here's an idea. Position. Target dot side dot find. what does find look like in Godot? Like find. Does that give me the index? It does give me the index. Okay. This will give me the index of the unit. And battle action dot play sound. Half step shift. So I can pass in the position. And now we just need a nice talk sound. Wood block. Let's do that right there. That sounds great. Uh-huh. Change the beats per bar to 4. Export song as talk. It's a nice one, if I do say so myself. That's a good sound effect right there. Grab that, throw it in. And we can pretty easily test that. And let's actually multiply that by 2. Where's a good place to test that? Room G has some serious snailage. I think. Maybe, no, it's over there when you first fight the snails. Then in that case, let's just... How does this keep happening? Let's just do... Manager. Give me snail. 5 snails. Hey, Forgetful Programmer. Welcome on in. We are hastily adding sound effects to a lot of the enemy attacks that do not currently have sound effects. We finished our little cinematic for the prologue boss. All right, so let's see. Will this work? We want it to have a talk when it dominoes. Oh, we're hit. Vector 3 and float. What? How did you get a Vector 3 in there? What? How is that possible? I took original position. I meant order. Okay, yeah. That's fair. That's fair. All by a single mouth. All right, let's see if this works. That did go up, but it was very quiet. Why was it so quiet? Guess let me take it into Audacity. Yeah, that does look pretty quiet. Amplify. Ooh, too much. All right, so existing. Let's amplify by 6 decibels to double it. That's pretty good. Export right back into place. And now move that into here. So the snail domino is something to make it possible to deal with lots of snail enemies, but only with specific types of attacks. ones with a lot of forward force. That's good. All right. We're in good shape. That's not used. This is used. How about a whee? But like lower. So where we launch the rock creates right here. Okay, done. We're just adding in some existing sound effects that we've got. Oh, that's gonna be a weird one. Ooh. What does this sound? No, that's a water spray sound. Nope. So this is for a frog sticking out its tongue. So let's get beatbox over here. We want a nice little... That's pretty good. What's the duration on this? Fire tween. 0.3 seconds. Okay. We can do that. I think that's probably good enough right there. I think we got it in one. Let's call it frog tongue. And also, while we're at it, let's reverse the pitch for a frog spit. Frog eats something, frog spits it back out again. It's quick and dirty. Add that to the sound effects. Uh-huh. Frog tongue. And then frog spit. We need a nice crash sound. We've got some kind of plank drop. Is that this one? Don't know when we've ever used that. But we'll use it here at the moment of taking damage. Playing drop. Okay. Spit right here. Frog jump. That can be our standard jump sound effect, but pitched down a ridiculous amount. So jump, but like minus 12 to go an octave down. I have no idea if that'll work. got here? Chip success. Oh, no. Interesting. All right. What are those wave flies? Let's see. Whoop. Whoop. Cancel. No. Confirm to. Nope. I was seeing if we had something I could use for holding an item up. I may need to make something for that in a bit. Yeah, these are all use items. So, does that mean we actually already got sound effects for all the moves? Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. Then let's take a little bit of time to do some planning here. What is left? Like, if I were to just wander around the game a bit, I'm sure I would find some things that need doing. I guess for one thing, modules. We need special moves that we can give the player. Oh my gosh. Rave, welcome in. Thank you for that raid. Doing software and game development. Not a huge surprise. Hope your stream was good. If you need to take a break or anything, absolutely feel free to do so. But again, thank you so much for the raid. For everyone coming in, I'm Dobbs. I am a hobbyist game developer, and this is my Paper Mario-like project that I've been working on for about a year now, called Paper Robot. And it's great, and someday I'm gonna have a demo available, and then 4 years later I'll have a game available. It's gonna be amazing. You'll all love it. So, if you've got the time, I'd love to hear about what you're working on. I like to talk programming, game development stuff. It's fun. What are we gonna need to polish up here? I'm not even gonna fight these guys. I'm just gonna debug my way out. So there should be a chance that he drops the item, right? He did not. The money drops are very low, and I don't love that. We need to maybe bring those up just a little bit. I think they're just not very impactful. That's good. It's whimsical. It's the right amount of whimsy that we're looking for. And then you can go up. Okay. So that's fine. This feels a little bit blank, but I guess it's okay. We got all kinds of room for dodging opponents. That's great. Does this make a sound? This does not make a sound yet. That's something to consider fixing. We actually even already have a sound effect for it. Let's work on that. That is a rollable. And when the player, let's see, attempt roll. because it's the player that manages that part, and then the rollable code is what does it. Okay, so for now, we're just gonna say play sound effect, and then we have a rustle sound effect that we can use. What is it called? Leaf? Leaf pile. So play leaf pile. Okay, so that is on theme. Room C. Alright, so let's see if we get an actual rustly sound now. Come on. And close out Audacity. I think we're done making that sound effect. Yeah. Nice. You know what? That is good. That is good. You can go in here, and you can get a little secret. Cat should really desire moving out of the way. Okay, I like that. That works out. Oh, here's an idea. A change to the code for how actors path. Currently, if they encounter a solid object in their way, they will jump, which is usually good. Usually. Except when you're trying to talk to an NPC and you're in their way, and they will try to hop around you. That is not good. We do not want that. So we only want them to jump in certain conditions. So let's see what we got here. Jump. Jump, 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 jump. Is it these target locations? Velocity.y. It's like if you hit a wall when you're following. Partner code. Partner base code. Is on wall. Jump velocity. Okay, it's probably just somewhere where we're using jump velocity. It's patrol cycle. Okay. So if you are chasing, jump. Why did I even have this in here? Okay, this is the one that I don't want to use this right here. We're gonna take this whole block out. And we're gonna say never jump unless I tell you to. So this will still allow the partners to jump, and this will still allow chasing enemies to jump. But this guy should just stop. Oh, or just plow right through. Is he allowed to do that? No, he stops. Okay, good. That's much better, honestly. Okay, good. What just failed here? What just failed here? Camera. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Why is camera undefined when we enter that other room? It's probably some kind of race condition we've got going on where we're setting up values. This is very peculiar. I love that I'll break something and then days later I'll find out that I broke it. That's a really fun thing that I enjoy. Alright, so come in here. Okay, that's, yeah, much better. Okay, everything's working fine. We just had to add some clauses to make sure things were safe. Oh, no. The stem is not pointing to the right spot. At all. At all. So am I to take that to mean that camera is just not ever getting set? Oh. So we have setup camera here, which sets the camera. Oh yeah, it encountered this. It encountered this. Setup camera, huh? Okay, so what we should do is we should just keep trying to set up the camera. Just over and over again. If camera equals null, then try to set up the camera. Works for me. Probably works. Alright, try it again. See, that dialog box does have the correct stem angle. This one does not. It is constantly unable to find the camera. Get viewport, get camera 3D. I guess it should be... we could use the camera handler. And then if camera equals null, then fall back to this alternate. Willow with the timely greetings. Thank you for that follow. All follows are anonymous. Very much appreciated. Okay, come on. Point to the right place. Nope, it is failing. Ah, that's all I need to see. Well, it says it's not failing, though. Why is it going up there? Secret lurk? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Update stem angle. Rent camera. Oh. Uh-oh. There's two cameras. There are two different cameras. How is that possible? Are you the camera? 2.5 and 1.4. Not you. Camera handler. Okay, 2.5 and 1.4. All right, that's 2.5. So where's this camera 1.47? Where's that coming from, huh? Eh. We got camera paths that can be followed. It's not that. There is no... That's not in the scene. All right, I have a sneaking suspicion that it may be carrying over a reference to the camera that was used in the previous scene. So we're going to investigate. We're going to try that. So let's see. Currently, our camera is ID 14753. Come over here. All right. All right, what did we get here? Yep. Sure enough, it is holding a reference to the last camera of the camera of the previous room. So dialogue box is a global. Dialogue box is a global. It is held on the UI global system because there's only ever one big dialogue box at any time. We'll never have more than one. So instead of creating a new one every time, we just recycle the same scene. But as a result, we have a problem here. Why did I take this out? I don't actually remember why I took this out. Camera, it's camera handler dot camera. Somehow this is not getting set then. Camera handler dot camera equals. That's probably not great. That might be part of it. Okay, I think that is probably what was causing it. So I'm trying to work on a cinematic scene off stream because I don't want you guys to see the secret cinematics until it's time for you to actually play it. So I have, for the first time, a scene without a player being added, and I'm running into issues. Okay, well that still is pulling the wrong angle on that. But at least we're getting closer. Camera node is created here, then set up, established here. Battle Manager can also set camera handler.camera. But shouldn't ever be something we have to worry about. It should just be this stuff, right? All right, let's just have an else clause here. No camera. Should be a very weird thing to happen. Hey Slav, welcome in. Good to see you. We're chasing down some bugs. Right there. No camera found. So when I try to do it again, it doesn't do it again, weirdly. Update stem angle happens every frame now, which is good. If camera does equal null, then we set up the camera, but this is not getting called. So we must have a camera. I did. I needed one. All right, so camera is established. See, that stem is pointing to the right direction. That's good. 3 no cameras, and then 3629, which is the correct camera. No more hair clips. I haven't had to do that for a while. So does camera handler now have... Dialog box. Camera object is 147. Which is the wrong camera. Okay. Huh. Set up camera. And it sets it to camera handler.camera. This is probably not necessary. Because the ready is not going to be getting called every time. Like, since this is carried over between scenes as part of the global UI system. All right. No camera. Set up camera, set up camera, set up camera. All right. What is our camera right now? Our camera is 277. That looks good. But if I go into dialog box, it says camera is 147, which is the old camera object. Now, if I come back in here, then now what's our camera? Camera is still not changing on this. But this is 6.7 now, which is extra weird. Now it's 105, and yet dialog box is pointing to the original one again. So dialog box camera is just unable to update. Yeah, it's an orphaned camera. Cameras are screwed up right now. I don't know why. Okay. So, think it through. Dialog box. This call looks fine. Is there something else where we're setting camera in this block? No. Dialog box dot camera is only Well, sorry, the camera looks fine, but the dialogue box is not looking at the right camera. And the dialogue box needs the camera because it needs to calculate, hey, which angle does the little text box stem point? It needs to calculate that from the camera angle. So why is it not setting up? It's setting up the camera. It says it's setting up the camera. When it does set up camera. How about we do this? How about we just constantly set up the camera every frame? That is a very technical thing of a bits and bobs situation. All right, try it this way. That'll work. Okay, we're pointing in the right spot. It's not pretty, but it works. I'll take it. Think little rumor frogs over here. Thingamabobs, thingamajigs, yeah. I get it. I get it. I think... Oh, no. Oh, no. Barbie. I think we need to go over to visit Germdove now. I don't think that would translate well. I think it's too many degrees of We're rating Germdove. I'm not gonna make any guesses as to how close we are to getting this stuff done. There's just so many little things, but we are getting to the point where we are looking for what needs to be addressed, which is good. The main stuff is working. We're gonna start like just bumping into walls and making checklists for every room, that kind of thing. The game will be released. Yeah. The demo will be released later in 2025, is the plan. So fingers crossed for that. I will be back on Sunday. I might need to adjust these prices. I'll be back on Sunday. There will be no stream Monday and no stream Wednesday this week, but we will possibly be back Friday. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out, and I will see you next time. Bye.